Flood advisory. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Kingfisher and northwestern Canadian counties. At 8:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles northwest of Calumet, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and half-dollar-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southwestern Kingfisher and northwestern Canadian counties. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Flood advisory in effect until 11:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. What? Flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected. Where? A portion of central Oklahoma, including the following counties, Cleveland and Pottawatomie. When? Until 11:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Impacts, minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas. Water over roadways. Additional details, at 8:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain.
Right. Welcome back to another Super Weather update. Stream. We had some talk shit the tornado outbreak since the Golden tornado. Man, that Golden tornado in Texas was awful. I was covering that for 8 hours straight. Not even eight, for a very long time. It was awful. We had storm chasers on the ground that day, and after the tornado hit, man, that tornado caused, don't know what it was called, a walking tornado, a dead man walking tornado. Don't know what it is, go with the step. We're not here for that. We're here for severe weather. Okay, we have severe weather, and Shannon, if you're in this tornado, this severe thunderstorm warning, you have cortisol here. If you don't want your car to be, if you don't want your car to be impacted by this hail, these halos, I would suggest you put it in the garage. In not tornado warning storm or the National Weather Service. Don't think that you may have, but we do have a report. It said brief tornado touchdown. Ooh, a tornado did touchdown. Well, I was so on about that. And then we have some. I'm not going to talk about this right here. I'm going to talk about Texas and Oklahoma. If you want to know more about the other weather, go watch Ryan Hall, y'all. If you want to know more about Texas and Oklahoma, watch me. We do have a flash flood warning for Norman, Oklahoma. Oh, it is up there. It's a PTS flash flood. Ooh, that's crazy. And then we have we have another severe thunderstorm warning for Greenfield. Please share this stream with family, friends. We need to get the word out as soon as possible. I wasn't planning on going live today, but I thought I would. And I hope y'all have a safe and adorable Memorial Day weekend. So, we do have a severe thunderstorm over here. A special item just got issued. You know what? I'm gonna take a gander. Yeah, no. I'm gonna monitor this storm. It did have a history of a brief tornado touchdown. I don't think it may happen again. Oh, ooh, forgot to put my microphone on. Hold on, microphone change. Can y'all hear me? Comment down below if y'all can hear me. I use this microphone only for severe weather coverage because this microphone is way better. I don't know if Eli can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? If not, I can change that. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I want you this microphone for severe weather coverage. Go figure. Just right. I bought it just for severe weather coverage. This microphone is no good. This microphone, y'all can hear me so good. Okay. I'm monitoring this time from that visuality Freddie McKinney storm what the meteor is on, and I'm on the storm on when the Cosmic stream. It was very dark. It was very dark. And I'm in my weather studio. The weather house, of course. We do have a tornado watch. You know what? I'm gonna turn to stormwater media. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you can. Thank you, Eli, for the... Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay. I'm working. I'm watching Storm Meteor, and that storm that I'm looking at on the radar, it looks nasty. I don't. I will. I would. I wouldn't be concerned that the National Weather Service may issue another tornado for this bad boy because just look. Just look at the velocity. It looks nasty. I'm looking at the same. Go ahead, Eli. Okay, go ahead. Hold on. I don't think. Hold on. Let me input the National Weather Service.
Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is already occurring. Hazard, flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Severe weather has been reported by the public reported. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams.
Okay, that's better. I had to do it from my computer. Okay, go ahead. Eli.
So this storm, it's outflow dominant. It's in front of the main line, main cluster of convection, and it has its own outflow boundary. That basically is it inflow. Inflow can help rotation. It can help many things. And as you can see, this storm is bowing, starting to bow a little. And when this starts to bow, you will get damaging winds and these quick tornadoes. We call them brief spin-ups. Brief spin-ups most of the time will happen without no warning. And it's hard to pick that up because sometimes scans go so fast because they're behind. They'll go so fast at once. But I'm looking at maybe 4 tornado rotations on this one cluster of storms. So if you are in these storms, be prepared and at least have ways to receive warnings and watches. Back to you, Zane.
Okay. Yeah, if you have a no weather radio, don't ask a firearm for severe weather. I recommend you get them at you. They have them at Walmart, Amazon, and my good faithful one, Shop Reinhardt, y'all. He have them. And he have them at his shop. You can go to shopreinhardtyall.com to get them. They're the best things to have in your home. They'll wake you up in the middle of the night. And you may want to invest in an emergency kit. Those things are life saving to have when a tornado hits. So, we go back to the Oklahoma flash flood. You can see how much rain. Let me see it. Let me see how. And that's a severe danger when you got to get shoot. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this one because this one can show me. Yeah, ping pong ball size hail with this storm. I don't think we don't hear tornado, but they may issue it. the storm has a history of touching of a tornado touching down. Well, we're not on stream. If you saw that on Ryan Hall, come down below. I'd love to hear it from y'all. But for those, you are quiet as a dog. They will expire in 2 hours and 29 minutes. My stream will go into 10 o'clock. But for down in San Antonio, there is I don't know this is, you see this right here, this is all bats. You can, what cool is about weather, you can see bats on the radar. Here's the radar over here. And the bats are right here. Isn't that cool? But for the Mexico border, you have some good downpour. For over here in part of Texas, you have a special weather statement. But I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. I'm gonna keep my eye on this one near Stanford. So yeah. If you're new here, my name is Jen Hill, y'all. I do severe weather coverage, tornado outbreaks, severe weather outbreaks, and hurricanes. Just hurricane season is just around the corner on June 1st. If any time a hurricane happens to get issued, you know me, I'll be covering it for y'all. So stay tuned. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and turn the bell. So y'all get notified when I go live for hurricanes. I'm gonna try this radar. I've been trying to do it a long time.
Zane.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take you up to that considerable severe, the higher up regular severe.
Okay.
That is starting to hook a little. I wouldn't be surprised if that starts rotating. It is starting to hook. I'm pretty sure that's what it's warned for. It is warned for actually both 1.75 and 70-mile-per-hour winds. So if you are in those areas, seek shelter now. Not preferably in around windows, outside, under trees, not. Inside, away from windows is the best because of the winds, and the hail the winds can throw flying debris and hail coming at you from the ground at 60, 70 mile per hour can bust some windows. If you do get a tornado warning, basement interior room on the lowest floor of a building is most recommended. Back to you, Zane.
Okay, thank you, Eli. I don't need to look at that. Let me look at this. Okay, if you're in, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Let me turn that way. Turn that down. Okay, I'm monitoring this. Now we're not considerable anymore. I'm watching this one. I wasn't pretty surprised. The National Weather Service in San Angelo will issue a tornado warning. I would not be surprised. Because, let me show you. Because it's going 33 for 35 miles per hour. So, yeah. Whew. They shot power flashes in this storm. I'm checking. Let's see what storm boiling topic is on. Beyond the same storm. Okay. Art stop here on this storm. Now let me see. You know this storm. Let's see. I did Google Maps something real quick. Yeah, he's on the same storm. My bad. Yeah, he on the same storm. Jeez, he can. Yeah, he on the same storm. Jeez. This a dangerous storm. It is disrupted. Go, go in the only room. I mean, go inside. An tornado warning just yet. Please, we don't need another tornado warning. The dangerous storm. We're done the world. Go indoors. With you. For your protection, move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a studded building. Let's see. Let me check. You're not rotating, so that's good. So that's good.
Zane,
Yeah.
make note, that storm, the newest update is
Okay.
you want to
Okay.
look on my screen in Discord.
Okay. Well, they may issue a tornado warning for this storm right here.
Can I mention this real quick, Zane?
Yes.
So you see, on Zane's, when Zane is replaying the radar, you can see how the storm has a hook, then it don't, then it does, then it don't, and then it does. Now it's rotating. It's rotating, then it doesn't. That's called recycling. When you recycle a pop can or a plastic water bottle, what happens? If you put in your recycle, they take it and then they reuse it. Basically, the storm is using the fuel and then reusing it and keeps recycling into and turns into rotating. This can happen a lot, especially with bigger storms. With this particular one, it's been rotating and then it's not and then it is. So definitely pay attention with this storm. Back to you, Zane.
Yeah. This storm is rotating. It go back and forth. So I wasn't surprised. The National Weather Service and San Angelo will issue a tornado warning. I'm watching. I will. Let's see. I will watch Storm on the media. Let's see. Then a dead show. Jeez. Hold on. Storm on the media have a great view on this storm. So, winds are going 80 miles per hour. Jeez, that's fast, y'all. See why ain't hard, y'all. Post do it. I bet you wasn't expecting going live. He only posted we are live on Instagram. I mean on Twitter, but he didn't. Jeez, that's weird.
Zane,
Yeah,
you don't mind? Could you show my screen on your stream, or is that not?
yeah, let's see. I can.
Tell me if it's up or not.
Hold on. It's up.
So as you're looking, the left is reflectivity, the one you're most used to, and then this is velocity. See, when the reds and the greens, and then this is just contamination. When these touch, we like to call it rotation. When they touch, and let's say right here, like this, that's called contamination. But when you get rotation right here in the storm, that's called rotation, and it's not called contamination. Show you, NROT, aka like it shows the wind shear right here. If you look at the red square in the center of the screen, it's right in the middle of the rotation, the wind shear, and the storm. I turn on velocity; it supports that with the storm. So if you're ever wondering what you're looking at, that's just a helpful tip. Using.
Thank you, Eli, for the information. That is good information. Okay. Let's see. We'll go over to Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. Right here. This here comes here. It's a PTS severe thunderstorm.
Tharptown, Neesmith, and Bash.
No one asked for you, y'all bot.
Simon? It sees a toy.
If y'all bot start talking on my phone, I'ma scream. Y'all bot took over my phone. I need to contact Ryan Hall to let him know. It's a destructive severe thunderstorm. I'll be right back.
hear me on the other side. This storm, the major storm with the destructive tag is rotating still. But yeah, just an update. Well, Zane is gone. Mm. Oh, Alexa, set an alarm for 6:30. Alexa, put an alarm for 6:30 in the morning.
Alarm set for 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, I'm back. Do we have a tornado warning on board? Probably not.
Oh, we don't have no tornado warning.
That good? Oh, the spires.
Actually, things have been downtrending.
Gee, that good news.
Yep.
Hi, Storm. Thank you for the shout out. Okay. This is Spire 1 Man, so y'all are good. Y'all can go to bed tonight. Keep with remember, you need to have the no weather radio on hand in case a tornado pops up in the middle of the night. Those will wake you up. I wish you're on planning to go live today. But
What are you doing, Bubba? Doing weather? Huh?
yeah. I was on planning on
Rain?
going live tonight. But weather have different plans for me, so and the weather helps there. So we do have a PDS tornado warning over here in the yonder. Get out of here.
EDS tornado warning.
We have a PDS tornado warning over here in the yonder. So if you're in the yonder,
Zane, you said tornado warning.
oh sorry, severe thunderstorm warning. My bad. So they have tired I am. I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, that PDS one expired.
Okay, good. Good. The PTA severe thunderstorm warning is ongoing, but the other one we're gonna, I guess, storm water meteor gone offline on YouTube. I don't see them on the way to Omega. Nope, they're still active. Still active. Oh, they're active. They're behind Freddie McKinney. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, we have a new PDF severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued. So, comment down below. Should I end the stream or should I keep going? Comment down below. So, I'm not gonna focus on that half of the United States, only Oklahoma and Texas. Let me do the rotation. ER downgrading. So that's good. I forgot my function. So, let's see what everybody talking about on the edge. Let's see what that Orion Hall y'all do they talking about. I'm gonna wait out play. If anything changes, I'll come back to y'all. You know what, I'm gonna keep going. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning over here in the majority Oklahoma. And we do have a special weather statement for Amarillo. To expire in 1 hour. When the tornado warning expires, that was the time I would get off the air because there's nothing for me to talk about because everything is calming down. Or should I do the Alabama weather over here? I don't feel like talking that much. Oh, we do have a report. Report of a tree blown down side of Sanford. NWS report. Oh, a tree fell down. Blew down. Whatever the heck you want to call it. Thinking my view. That's better. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's better. Okay, we have.
Zane.
Go ahead, Eli.
The NWS has noted that the instability in the air has drastically decreased, and they are saying that it's supposed to be so stable that these storms are supposed to be fizzling out in the next hour.
Good information, Eli. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So when this tornado watch is about that way I will get off the air because there's nothing for me to talk about. All the storms are literally dying on us. Is this a bad idea that I went live? Is this a bad idea? What is a bad idea? I don't know. I don't know what was it a bad idea that I went live?
What?
I don't know. Was this a bad idea that I went live on YouTube? nothing to talk about. I'm not doing. Oh, damn it. Maybe I should. Okay, we go to Jackson, Mississippi.
Think there's gonna be really anything.
Yeah, so
I mean,
when that tornado watch expires, I'm cutting my stream. Expires at what time? Time until 11 o'clock. What time is it? 9:20. I would cut my stream at 10 o'clock. I will end my stream at 10 o'clock. So y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Those are watching right now, I hope y'all have a wonderful Memorial Day. I'll see y'all next time. For those who are staying, we'll talk about the weather. See, we do have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Albany and Austin. How did I say that? I don't get yelled at by other people. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Plainsview. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this bad boy right here.
like the programming I thought with the radio.
Yeah.
Don't you normally do that?
Yeah, I know we do that. Yeah, I know we do that. I know we do that. I normally do that, but I want to talk today.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning up here in Badumas. Is that New Mexico? I don't know. Look at all the lightning, y'all. Jeez, look at all the lightning, y'all.
Zane, notable mention on Storm Weather Media and Brendan Kopic,
Yeah.
you can tell that the lightning has actually decreased. If you go back 40 minutes, the lightning was sporadic and really crazy. Now you can tell it's not as intense.
And
that's
we haven't had one tornado on it tonight. Yay! So that's good. That's very good.
and normally when you don't get as much, or you do even get some lightning, but not a lot of lightning. That means your storm is decreasing or it's recycling. But with the atmosphere right now, I think it's most likely a dying off. So.
Okay.
Zane, I'll have to get off soon, but I don't know how long you're gonna stay on.
Yeah, I think I would cut my stream at 9:30. Then that's for me to talk about.
9:30.
I would Ryan Hoyard continue it. Basically, then nothing for me to talk about right now. So, showing my stream right now is 9:27. Where I am. I don't know if people are watching my stream. Let's see. We'll go to YouTube. Yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me on this short and unexpected severe weather coverage. I wasn't planning on going live today. Neither did Ryan Hall. He wasn't expected to go live today, but weather has another plans for us. So thank y'all so much for joining me or Eli on the severe weather coverage. Don't forget, when I'm not live, you can follow me on Facebook, Foden Journal Zane News, and at Zane Hill Y'all. And when I'm not live, halfway to see Mupful when you do your local national weather service, your local news station, or your
Zane,
oh, go ahead, Eli.
before you stop your stream, there was a destructive.
Yeah, I know. So
I was just saying.
It'll your local national weather service, your news station, push notifications, or that handy dandy know what weather. Until next time.